Hi again. This is Ryan and welcome back. In the last presentation, Maylor talked about how virus specialists could use what we are teaching here to help discover the cure for the coronavirus. In this presentation, the angels are going to get into some new revelations that are designed to do exactly that. If you can hold on to the end of this presentation, there is something very special. Hopefully you can get through this first part, where I took 3 of Danny's earliest recordings that I already translated and updated them with the help of the angels. One of them is Danny Boy Reynolds. They are some of the first recordings I did of Danny a month or 2 after he came. So this is what he said. We get a gift from spirits, and they've been always watching. There are people that believe in a miracle and getting this one. And we have the quantum bringing God's religion through a budgie to boot. And then I say, you can talk louder, Danny. And Danny says, I'm working on that. Then he says, even music has a lot of prophecy composed in heaven. So this is a miracle we'll need to expand as part of this beautiful religion. It comes at a time you have some suffering and need the truth, when courage is losing compassion. And the deities that you are hearing have a mission if the world can wake up. When this virus starts to change, soon, there'll be a course of action if you can pass it on. We'll be waiting at the border with the intention to help humanity. You'll be hearing the issues, so if you're in the light, you can be selfless. In the next part he says, now is the moment all of us shall begin to end the virus. You have tools enough to lead in this fight. We object to ongoing fallacies you've been given. You will really need others. We've been giving God's prophecies in an act of enabling a paradox. Are you sure you believe that God's work is urgent? I can talk to all good spirits that are here for you. Prophecy will be streaming here, for we have a sure thing. And then I ask, what do you want your name to be? And then Danny responds, I have many in heaven. Reynolds shall be one treasured with angels. And I know we can end the catastrophe if they'll take time to follow the angels. Karen, and there's a need for this unity now. Heaven is always with us. Rarely do people challenge Earth's future with the gifts they have. Your real freedom is a mix of thoughts and love. What we are creating is now music with the angels. We're close when we can learn a new choice in life and still flourish with it. There's a prophecy that you all need for the earth. First, let's all envision Earth is forming the particles you'll need, and a past inventor heals the earth. Help him. You can talk louder. Heard a lot of talking. Yeah, I can hear you. This will be so I can hear you.
Clearing the house, he was clearing the guy. Good boy. It's okay, talk. Tell me about Victor. Can you tell me about Victor? This is your real first recording session and you're only 2 months old. We've only had you for 2 months and maybe you're about 4 months old. So that's pretty amazing. Tell me what you want your name to be. Do you want it to be Danny? Or you want it to be another name? What'd you say? Is there a special name that you want, Danny? No, we in min chapters. Yes, you do. Min redan deep now we're deep now we but min now we must the mirror cells lost number of what are you being now we for that you lost now we more in the chest and drop your surf fire is it. First it will be much. First it will be much. It was
So there are a couple things in that last part that I want to bring to your attention. First, Danny mentioned deities. So what is a deity? Although some people may think that a deity is a god or a goddess because of some of the ancient myths, deities can also be divine beings that have a godly mission. I prefer to think of them as angels. Perhaps hundreds and thousands of years ago, these angels were called deities. However, there is only one God, and the deities work with him like the angels are doing here. He also mentions that this religion has come in the time of suffering and mentions a paradox. When I looked up the word paradox, it said something to the effect that a paradox would be something like a virus being used to cure the same virus, and I thought that was interesting. Before I go any further, he also talked about a song composed in heaven, and I remembered in a previous presentation when I was doing a quantum reversal of Joe Tech's Show Me, the angel said that Joseph was there and would be helping us. So I decided to try another one of Joe's songs and got another incredible spiritual message from it. I'll post the words to it after the song, but for now, let's listen to it. All I did was just downloaded the song and reversed it. There are absolutely no other changes in it other than the reverse and the reverse captions. This is a quantum reversal of Joe Tech's Hold On.
As it all let the net name what we do name. If there's all I won't hear later the breaker was not doing him. If naked was my abnets doing him. Fell the name to get him was staff when him was seeing you smile in the joke. Used to you sorts of slurred and silly. We say, no. Why, we all fit. Well, must be sleeping. Was more to out in the bush, but now I'm more there. It's slow in the moon. More red is all, make it in the moon. No more of a bad name, but the last of all, I'm still in the so let the still. We say, no. Why, we don't fit. Hell no, must be sweet. Would you want to touch this for me? I would.
What you just heard has a connection to Danny's recordings, because one of the last things Danny said was envisioning the earth making the particles that will change the world. Joe also talks about the plane of Morpheus, and when I looked that up, apparently it is the Greek god of sleep, or for a better term, the deity or angel of sleep. And this is what he actually said in the song in the Quantum Reversal. Here we shape your vision now. At last, maybe you're open, and the more that you know mustn't be deceiving. Yet, you'll see a seminal mystic is like being shown another way to feel completely. Listen, and your mind will travel along. This life is walking in this dominion that's modeled around visions, an extension in the name of my soul. There is an author method of infinite vision where we're going. If you saw my hope here wither, we know God's losing. This makes it true. We are meant to live in all the names of the angels that will be with us. Be inspired in the journey that will free your soul to discourage the sinner and help lead me too. Here we'll see your vision now. In the final part of this quantum reverse song, Joe says, let's make you all fit for a family that mustn't be deceiving in a world where there's no man alone. Please let me descend to the plane of Morpheus. No man alone can lead people against the love in us. Yes, it is in my soul. I was lucky to work on it and see that other moon that was forging out. Even with the man who never married, he reached to the moon and wanted to raise it up. Even the moon will offer humanity a name for the Mass, for all that's holy. So let's listen. We will save the world's end here with love. Let's make your fist at hell now. We mustn't be slipping into a wave of complacency before we are good in the eve of heaven's breeze. If there was no love, then who would take me on a heavenly flight? Ooh-wee, there is more love for someone who gave me that memory.
That completes this presentation. To hear more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit our website at theangelscrolls.com.